Hey there, Waltown viewers. It is summertime 2021, and you know what that means. You gotta get your boat ready to go out on the river. So today, we've already cleaned up the boat. We've cleaned the seats off and cleaned the outside, but I gotta change the oil. And I wanted to show you guys how to change the oil in a 2010 Tahoe Q4 ski boat. That's this boat right here. First thing I did is I opened up the oil reservoir from the top there so that the air can get in there and it can drain better. Alright, so now I'm around here on the back of the boat and I wanted to show you guys what you need to get the job done changing the oil. First thing you need is a helper. This is my helper, Ruby. Okay. Next, you're going to need some pliers. That's all. At least 2 pairs of pliers. And I've got a rag there, and I've got a bucket to drain my oil into. I've talked to people with different kinds of boats, and listening to them, I think Tahoe's done a pretty cool thing. They've put their drain plug down here. And what you do is you bring that out, and it's connected to a wire here, and you keep pulling on the wire and the drain hose should come out. Okay, so there's the hose, and all you have to do then is I've got my pair of vice grips here, so I don't have to worry about holding on to this upper part of the tube. You just got to take off this part here, the end. Okay. And you can pull that tube out a pretty good bit. And here comes the oil. My boat drains really slowly. Alright, so I've set aside this evening. I'm just going to leave it open and let it drain. It's got a gallon of oil in there. And I've ordered oil online, and that'll come in a couple days, and oil filter, and I'll show you guys the rest of the process here. Alright, so here we are back outside to finish changing the oil in the boat. My helper Ruby is with us again. Also, I've got a gallon, 4 quarts of this 25W40 synthetic blend 4-stroke marine engine oil. I think I got the right size oil filter right there. I've got a rag. You never know what you're going to need the rag for. And then I finally gave in and bought one of these oil filter pliers because I changed the oil in all my vehicles, and sometimes I just don't know my own strength, and I put it on too tight the time before. Here we are in the back of the boat. This is the engine compartment, and the oil filters are just down here on the left side. Pretty easy to get to. I can just reach down there with my hand and twist that off. So that's what I'm going to do now. Alright, so I've changed my oil filter. This is my old one. I'll just put it in the box for the new one. Dispose of that later. And so I've taken the oil cap off the top of the engine here, and I'm just going to fill it up. This is a gallon of oil, and that's exactly how much I need. So I just pour it all in there. I've had this boat since about 2013, and I'll change the oil every year, every summer before we get out there. And when you finish putting the oil into the motor here, the manual tells you to check the dipstick. And to do that, they say that you need to be on level ground. So if you're on your trailer here, you've got to level out the tongue to make sure your dipstick reads accurately. The way they say that the best way to do it is to put it in the water where it's floating on some calm water, and that's the best way to check your dipstick. All right, and that's all for that. Let's see, I'll take this out. And this is just a little pop-in. Keep that clean, and we'll check the dipstick here in a little while, and we're ready to go on the river. So we'll see you out there.